Hello, hello! I'm here, the show is on Saturday stream, yippee! Hello, Alien! Hello, Dara! Hello, Eleonora! Happy Saturday! Oh my gosh, look at us! Wow, long time no see, you guys. Long time. I hope everyone's been keeping well. Anyone been up to anything this I wouldn't say sunny Saturday, but you know. How's your Saturday been? Happy weekend. I gotta tell you, I've not been up to much today. Just playing a lot of Overwatch. Playing Overwatch, doing some art. Wait a minute, this isn't Friday. What? Oh my god. For real, I'm not gonna be here this stream though. No, Alien, how could you do this to me? I gotta go to a birthday party. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I suppose that's fair. I suppose that's fair enough. You know, you gotta celebrate someone's birthday. Okay, see you later, Alien. I'll see you next Friday. Have a good time. Very lazy Saturday. Yes! Lazy Saturdays are the best Saturdays. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't have much to say today because, you know, so are you guys yesterday. So let's just hop right in. Let's just hop right in. Hello, Waffles! I have appeared. How are you today? I hope you're having a good Saturday, good weekend so far. Yes! Let's have a look. So, I am going to be revenging this lovely piece from Eleonora. Yippee! My boy Blight. He looks so freaking cool with his spectral hands and his glowy white hair. I love him. I love him. Really lovely. I love this piece. It's so cool. It is the king of spiders, my boy Blight. And the character that I have decided that we will be attacking today is Beatrice. Fishing for Tupperware. I love those. I love this piece, it's so fun. We're gonna attack Beatrice, which is our lovely Magnus Archives girly pop, office girly pop. Be my queen, yes! So let me show you guys what I have so far. Yippee! I thought it'd be kind of fun to trade spooky spectral hands because I saw this really funky piece, this really funky photo that was really inspired by. So I thought, hey, this feels on brand. So that's what we're doing. Got some spooky spectral hands. And we got B, our lovely Beatrice. She's so cool. I wasn't expecting her to be like a goth chick. I love it. So fun. I love the fishing for Tupperware. And you know, I just wanted her to be a bit like a little bit spooky and stuff, because she's in a horror campaign. She's in a spooky microdosing radio waves, microdosing radiation sort of campaign. So you know, I wanted to do something a little bit fun and pop arty and spooky. So here we are. Hopefully it comes out alright. I'm went to a pawn shop, got a portable cassette player, but the bands have snapped and the battery was left in and leaked battery acid. Oh, so I hope I just need to clean / replace the band and it'll work. Oh, I hope that's an easy fix. That's so sucky that it's like not good. Not good quality. But hopefully you can get it working and it'll be really cool. I'm a big fan of analog media, especially in the day of like, you know, it's all subscriptions and stuff. I'd like to be able to own my things. Yes, she was a C/alt kid and has matured into whatever this vibe is. She's giving, honestly, she's kind of giving me a little bit. She looks like she'd be so into tarot and like witchy stuff. And like horror movies, all of that stuff. She's got the alt vibe. Oh, absolutely. Yeah! Like, oh my gosh, this is all so terrifying and weird, this stuff that we're investigating, but it's like, it's so cool, you guys. Like, I feel like that's what she'd be like low-key into it, into all the horror, I fear. I mean, her class is a cultist, so she's just out there. She's a witch. And the witch. She's got her sage smudge sticks. She's got her Ouija boards. She's got her incense and her crystals and her tarot cards. All of it. That is what she is giving. And I love her. I think she's so cool. You know, she brings a certain level of flavor to the office. I've described her family as having dangerously close to the Addams Family vibes. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's so fun. Very quirky and friendly and spooky. Gosh, I've not watched the Addams Family movies in so long, but they're all so good. I really don't remember what happens in any of them. Other than like Wednesday goes to summer camp and Uncle Fester gets married to, what's her name, Debbie? The woman with the pastels. Love it. He likes a lot of old stuff and physical media. It's become sort of a problem because I'm running out of space. Oh, but hey, there are worse things to collect. I think it's really fun to collect physical forms of media and stuff like that. Yeah, like vinyls and CDs and DVDs. Semi recently started collecting all of my favorite films on DVD, which isn't really like, you know, that big of a thing, but I feel like most people just, I don't know, I feel like people don't buy DVDs anymore. They just watch things on streaming services. But the trouble is that you can never rely on a streaming service to actually keep the movie that you want to watch. Like, one of my favorite comfort movies of all time is the masterpiece that is Shrek. And like whenever there's like whenever I don't know what to watch, I watch Shrek or like Rise of the Guardians or Stardust. All of those absolutely fantastic, wonderful movies. And for the longest time they were on Netflix, but then they just like took them all off. And I've never forgiven them for that. So now, obviously, I had to buy all of these DVDs so then I can watch them whenever I want. Teehee. Oh my gosh, and Puss in Boots and the Last Wish. Ugh, such a good movie. I watch a lot of kids' movies, if you couldn't tell. But I do also own Lord of the Rings Extended Edition, of course, and Nope, which is a fucking fantastic horror movie. Jordan Peele's best work, honestly. So freaking good. What else? Star Wars. Have y'all been today? Forgot to ask. I'm doing good, thank you, Waffles. Very lazy day today. Just been playing video games and stuff. Hope you're doing well, other than your little cassette mishap. Oh, I'm itching to get Iron Lung on DVD when it's available. I still haven't watched Iron Lung. I feel like I should. I feel like I should have watched Iron Lung to celebrate my boy Mark Lyon. After so many nostalgic years of watching him from like being an early teen. Like I should have supported. I just never got around to it. You love the nostalgia. Yes! Even games now, you don't keep your games physically anymore. I recently got a Commodore, not an original one, but recently got out the C64 Ultimate with HDMI, which I don't need since I own a CRT. Ooh! So that is a good way of playing some cool niche games. Yeah! I really need to get into like emulating. I've never tried such things, but there are so many good old games from like PlayStation 2 era that I sorely miss. They're just not accessible anymore. I think it's also just crazy, like, with games and stuff where you don't necessarily own the games that you're buying. They can just like close down the servers and like all of these hours that you've spent just mean nothing. Like it's just, I don't know. I feel like if you buy something you should own it, right? But apparently not. It's so good. I saw it in theaters twice and I've watched it about 6 times at home. I'm due for another watch here soon. Ooh. It's scary. I've not even watched like the playthrough of the game. I really should. I really should. It's probably like way up my alley as well. I'm just lazy. But it's kind of I don't know. From what I understand, it's like a sci-fi thing where you're like alone in like a sub or something. You're just like a little worker guy. And then terrifying things happen to you while you're at work. Which honestly is just having a job in general, I feel. I feel like such a... It feels so funny when I like don't know what you guys are talking about, or like I've heard of something but I've never watched it. It makes me feel like such a boomer. What is this film you guys are talking about? It's Iron Lung. You kids these days and your iron lungs. That's some kind of vape? Essentially, yes. It's a very popular genre of horror. Workplace horror. You're just trying to go to work. A serve in an ocean of blood? Oh, well, sign me up. So it's like... It's playing on the horror that is the real life job of saturation diving, but it's also like 10 times more horrible because there's like a sea of blood and things trying to kill you. Oh yeah, says I got a tiny cute little VCR. Oh, yeah, no way to test it right now. I have no idea how it will fit in my suitcase when I get back home. Clothes and blankets are heavy enough. A little baby VCR. Love it. VCR, my beloved. What a time. I had such a good collection of videos. I remember I used to rewatch a video recording of Cats the musical. Like the real Cats the musical, and then also Labyrinth. Two absolutely phenomenal pieces of media. Psychological cosmic horror, my beloved. I do love cosmic horror. Absolutely. Gosh. You guys are really selling this to me. I haven't watched Iron Lung, the premise sounds appealing, but yeah. Yes! Should really see if I can watch it somewhere. We love Labyrinth. Oh my gosh. Labyrinth was my childhood movie. Like, I watched that shit religiously. Religiously. I had, oh my god, I had Shrek on, I had the OG Shrek on video as well, VCR. But Labyrinth, oh, so good. Labyrinth is the reason that I am the way that I am today. Just so freaking good. And I think it still holds up today as well. It has so much charm. I do feel like I should go back and watch all of these like older fantasy films and stuff, like Inkheart and stuff. Like I didn't watch those ones. Love The Princess Bride. Oof. Princess Bride, incredible. Everything the Dark Crystal. Oof. We had two movies on VCR, All Dogs Go to Heaven and The Lion King. I only had The Lion King 2. I only had The Lion King 2 on VCR. And I don't remember ever having watched the first Lion King. So I only had Simba's Pride. And I had no idea what happened in the first one. I had like people talking about Mufasa. Who the fuck is Mufasa? I don't know that. I don't know that person. I only know Simba, and like Simba was like an uncool dad to his teenage daughter. What a time to be alive. miss those. I miss those sequels, you know. I miss the like kind of weird and wacky little animation, like Disney sequels to stuff, like when they would have kids, like when the protagonists of the first movie would like grow up and have kids, like Ariel and the Little Mermaid had a kid, and Simba from The Lion King had a kid, and then you like follow the kids. It kind of feels like The Sims. I love that. I wish I did that more. Like the only... Oh, we have been getting quite a few sequels, to be fair. What, we've got Toy Story 5 now. We have Frozen 2 and Inside Out 2. But I don't know, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. It's not the same as Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time. Like, oh my god, incredible. I have a few VHS tapes still stashed in my movie cabinet, main one being The Nightmare Before Christmas. Ugh, I'm surprised the tape didn't destroy itself with how much I watched it. Oh, incredible. Nightmare Before Christmas, so good. So freaking good. I love that movie. Also a big fan of like, what are the other ones like of that ilk? Rise of the Guardians, love that one. Oh, Paranorman, love Paranorman, and Frankenweenie and Monster House, Coraline, all of the kind of like spooky-ish, Rise of the Guardians doesn't fall into that one, but like spooky-ish like kids movies with like a really fun animation style. Love. I remember really vaguely when I was a kid watching Coraline in the cinema with some other kids that were like a little bit younger than me, and they were so scared that they had to leave the theater. I so vaguely remember this. They had to leave, and I don't remember if we ended up finishing the movie. I was quite frightened, but I don't think I was a bit older than the other kids, so I wasn't as frightened. Some freaky shit going on in Coraline. I'm too young to remember VCR, although I'm pretty sure I did have it in my life at some point, but the VCR that we had is broken, so I'm practically praying on my knees for this to work. Oh. Ugh. It's such like childhood memories. It's so vague. Like, it's definitely phasing out when I was a kid. I remember when I was a kid, the PlayStation 1. I remember when we got a PlayStation 1. Craziness. I also remember my mum playing The Sims 1 when I was a kid. And I remembered it like so much. I remember it looking so much better than it actually does. Like a Studios delivers, they're working on another stop motion movie. Oh, are they really? I feel like I've heard they are, but I don't remember what it's about. They've mentioned it. I love Lego Studios. Kubo and the Two Strings. Oh, Kubo and the Two Strings. Incredible. I feel like that's just the word of the day. It's just incredible. I'm just talking about all this media that I love and remembering things. They're just all so good. Meanwhile, we have shit like the Moana live action. I hate the live actions, and I'm really glad that Moana flopped. Because not only did it not need to exist, because it was shot for shot the same as an animated movie, and just because something is live action does not inherently make it better than animated movies. I'll die on that hill. But also, like, it looked like shit anyway. I feel like if you're gonna remake an absolutely gorgeous piece of animated media to be live action, you've got to do it better. You've got to make it look better than it did. Otherwise, it's just a waste of money. And it was a waste of money. It looks like shit. The Rock, why does he look like that in that? His he just, like, his body doesn't match his face. It's crazy. And everything is like black backlit and it looks fake as shit, and it's just terrible. And how much money did they spend on that again? Crazy. I hate live action remakes. The Sims, holy damn, I love The Sims. I wish The Sims 4 wasn't as boring as it is. Because I really like the graphics and I love to build and to make Sims in The Sims 4. But there's just nothing to fucking do. There's just nothing to do. The Sims 3 was so full of things to do. I wish it wasn't so glitchy, because otherwise I would just religiously play The Sims 3. And I also wish that all of the custom content for The Sims 3 wasn't like a time capsule of the early 2010s, because that's what it is. It's not even like cute Y2K stuff, it's like skinny jeans. The skinniest of jeans. All of the custom content. Apparently it's gonna release October 23rd called Wildwood. Ooh! You can do more with animation anyway, absolutely. You can, like, there's just so much cool stuff you can do with animation. And it's so pretty. Good evening, Auntie, I hope you are well. Good evening, Sable, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Really need a drink. So sorry, everyone. Tee. Get Beatrice's little eyebrows in. Her little shocked eyebrows. She's so surprised. She's so aghast. What has she seen? We'll find out. I've been trying to play a lot of The Sims recently because I have such a desire to build Sunny Marin's apartment in The Sims, but every time I open it up and I start, I get like lost. I just get completely lost. I think I don't know, her apartment's quite open plan. The apartment's quite open plan, and also this is like fantasy world, so you know, I can't exactly put in a TV. I can't put in like a little living room with sofas and a TV, and a lot of the furniture feels like too modern. So I just get, I open it up and I get a bit stuck. But I really, really want to actually build her apartment in The Sims, because I just want to be able to better visualize what it looks like. Especially because I think my plan is that she is going to end up moving into Brannigan's old apartment because they lived on the same floor. She's just going to move next door into his apartment and basically make it like a combo of their two styles. Because she hates the idea of all of his stuff collecting dust. She wants to make sure it's like used and stuff like that. There's certain things that she's not touched because that's like exactly where he left them, but for the most part she doesn't want all of his stuff to just sit and rot. So she's moving into his apartment, and then she's going to turn her old apartment into like a magical workshop laboratory sort of thing. Because it's like already trashed. She's trashed the shit out of her apartment just because she's like angry and like throwing stuff around and trashing the place, but mostly because she does all of her experiments in there. She had a vision in there one time and ended up scratching a like a big scary symbol into the floor with her fingernails. And then also her bedroom's absolutely fucking trashed. Because she it just so happened that the full moon came around while, like, I say like while she was grieving, but like while she was in like the deepest throes of grief, like in the week after Bran had died. So she was non-functional. She couldn't bring herself to leave the apartment, let alone run off into the woods to transform into a werebat. So she ended up having William like chain her to her bed in her apartment so she could just have her werebat transformation and not end up killing everyone or getting caught and killed herself, which was a really cute moment actually. But her her bedroom's also trashed because as a werebat she went fucking mental, because of course she did. And it was pretty cute actually because she assumed that William would leave the room after the moon came out and she transformed. You know, she was expecting him to, you know, tie her up and then get the fuck out of there. Maybe at most, like, wait in her apartment, like outside the door to make sure she didn't break out. But he didn't do that. He didn't leave at all. he stayed in the room, and she tried to eat him, but apparently there was something, like, it seemed like something was going wrong, so he like went over to check on her, and then she tried to eat him, so he smashed a end table over her head and knocked her out in bat form, and then she woke up and he had been like cut up all over his chest from her claws, and she genuinely for a second thought he was dead, and she was like, oh my god, not another one. I can't fucking do this. And she freaked out, but it was fine. He was fine. He was just an idiot. He was just being a fool. So yeah, you know, like her furniture in her bedroom is like fucking completely destroyed. Might as well. Oh, Senna was mourning. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Bless her. She gave away a lot of brand stuff to other members of the party at his wake, just as a way of keeping the memory alive and to make sure his stuff gets used, because again, she just doesn't want it to sit and rot and collect dust. Even though she is determined that one day she'll bring him back. She's kind of just thinking oh, I can pay him back. I'll get him another one if he comes back and his stuff is gone. I'll replace it. all of his most important stuff she still has on her, his panpipes she carries literally everywhere with her, as well as she wears a lot of his clothes, and his diary she's kept sort of tucked away somewhere precious, and his signet ring, because he was secretly a noble the whole time and only ended up telling Senna about it. So yeah, sad girl. She's super duper mourning, and in every single vision that she's had so far, prophetic vision, she's seen Brannigan, his headless body, or just his head. And the last time she saw him in a vision, he was really mean to her. He said, "Are we still on this?" And then he said something "Oh, let me remind you, you have done this," which could mean anything, but certainly comes across as though he's blaming her for his death, which is really kind of him to do, actually. Really nice. Been thinking about some small details from Naka, and considering his past injuries and a lot of blood-related stuff, I thought he'd be fitting if he suffer from hemolacria. Ooh! How fun! What is hemolacria? Is it it's not anemia or anything, is it? Really stuff like that. Even though it hidden ailments. I've never mentioned it, or it was never a part of the roleplay or the story of Zafir. I never brought it up in game, but bro has really bad nerve damage. It's got really, really bad nerve damage and chronic pain from being undead and coming back to life. Some things just don't really go away, you know? So it constantly feels like he has pins and needles in his hands. Oh, yeah. Senna is truly the saddest girl in the world right now. Oh my gosh. Senna and the mother ended up having a really sweet conversation. It was really, really sad in the last session. Where basically Senna had this vision of these two like orcish girls, and one of them was dead on the floor and the other one was like hiding beneath the floorboards. And she figured that like it had to be Mother, and the mother must have had like a sister or something back in the day, because like she doesn't know any other half orcish people that this could have been, because it wasn't her and it's not anyone that she knows. So by process of elimination, and also based on the fact that a lot of the rest of the vision was very obviously to do with other members of the party, she was like, okay, so this must be Mother. So she went to go and see, because there was no reasonable way for her to know this stuff. For the rest of the party, she knew a lot of their backstory, so you know that she could have just been dreaming about the others. It's possible, but for Mother, if that was true, there was just no feasible way for her to know. So that means that it was a prophetic dream. It was something showing this to her. So she went to go and ask her about it in the middle of the night while Mother was asleep. She just like broke into her tent. And she like woke up with Senno like sitting at the end of her tent, good little sleep paralysis demon. And she was like, hey Mother, what was your sister's name? Which is just such an ominous thing to start with. And Mother ended up telling her the story of how her village ended up, how her village was destroyed by the Inquisition, which is tale as old as time, really. Her village was just ransacked by the Inquisition, seemingly by random. That's what Mother says. She says that everyone in the village was innocent and there wasn't a cult there, but we don't know that for sure. And the conversation got like really sweet and sad at one point. It was just like, ugh. I think Mother was trying to get Senno to like open up about her feelings a little bit by saying like, oh, it feels good to talk about the sad memories. I've like bottled them up for so long that I almost forgot my sister. I don't let myself remember her because it makes me sad. And Senno said like, oh, I can't talk about sad memories either, but I also can't forget what happened. Like, my brain just will not let me forget. About Brannigan. And Mother was like, oh, you must miss him terribly. And she was like, yeah, I just wish I would get to see all of him and not just his head, and I wish he would be nicer to me in my dreams. Always blaming me for stuff. It's just really sad. It's just really sad talking about Brannigan. She just misses him. She misses him terribly. And it's really crazy because they did not know each other for very long at all. It's not going to be long before he'll have been dead longer than she knew him. He just found his way directly into her heart, and now there's a big hole where he once was. But the saddest thing about the conversation is they were talking about the potion and the visions and like where the visions might be coming from, whether it's to do with the potion and whatever. And Mother asked Senna if she was planning on drinking any of it. And Senna said, maybe, probably. I've got a idea though that I want to see if I can get to work. And Mother's like, oh, you probably shouldn't, because you're the closest to it and it might start changing you. It might do something that you don't expect it to do. And Senna said that she didn't care because no one would miss her if something happened to her, if she changed, and that she's disappointed everyone who's ever known her. And that's just really sad. My poor girl. I think things are just getting to her a little bit. It was quite unexpected for her to open up to Mother, though, of all people, about such things. But maybe it's just a case of like, sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger about stuff like that, because you don't really care if they judge you. Trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. So I was trying to reach Mother about her sister's extended warranty. Undead chronic illness. Yes! I have 2 boys with undead chronic illnesses now. Bless them. I just really like... I just really enjoy the suffering, I guess. This wouldn't show often since it would take a lot to make Merca cry, but bloody tears would fit him. Oof. Tears of blood. Tears of blood. It was such a big thing for Senna about the fact that she would never cry in front of someone. I mostly did this because Zafir was a very like hard on his sleeve kind of guy. He was very, very emotional, and he would cry at the drop of a hat. He could sob. And so I just thought it would be interesting for Senna to be kind of the opposite and just really emotionally repressed, which she definitely is. And I had this whole thing about like, she hadn't cried in front of anyone in 10 years because she thought it was like a sign of weakness. She didn't want anyone to know that they had gotten to her enough to make her cry. And so I had imagined that like the person that she would have like eventually ever like broken down and shown emotion in front of would have been Brannigan, and it would have been like really, really cute and really sad. But it ended up just, and it would have been like in the really far future when something terrible happens. But it actually happened, like, I mean, it was 37 sessions in, or 38 that Bran died. But yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. And now the whole party has seen her cry. And she also just cries really easily now. I think she's sort of back to bottling things up. She's back to being super duper emotionally repressed, but it's just like, I think she's trying to repress it, but she physically cannot. She physically cannot keep it all inside. It's just too much. Especially being tormented by, like, visions where her dead best friend and her mum are just, like, being really nasty to her. It's so mean. She's going through a lot right now. And they're implying that it was her fault that Brown died, and saying that she's a terrible daughter and a terrible friend. Like, how can you say that to her? So mean. She's just a baby. Thinking back on how Mirka got back to health, I'm sure he knows of his scales, but I don't think he's seen his own reflection or actively avoided it. Ah, I suppose that's kind of like it's kind of a moment, it's kind of a spooky thing. To like see yourself for the first time after a big change like that. There's definitely a lot of weight to it, to seeing your reflection. I remember in the early days of Zafir's campaign, he was kind of obsessed with his reflection. He's constantly sort of staring at himself in the reflection of puddles and windows and like the backs of pots and pans and stuff. Because he had lost all of his memories and he didn't know who he was, and he was just like trying to get used to his own face. Because like, you grow up with your face, you know, you grow up with your face, you're used to your face. But for you to just like wake up one day and like have a face and you don't recognize it, I feel like you would be a little bit freaked out by that. Zafir certainly was. So it made him seem like really vain. Like always staring at himself in the mirror, but it's just because he's like trying to get used to his own face. Surely that doesn't say anything about how she perceives herself. No, absolutely. This could never possibly be something subconscious. It couldn't be her own subconscious telling her horrible things, or whatever the messenger is that is sending her these visions, like reading her subconscious and parroting it back to her. You know? She's definitely not super chronically overconfident and like comes across as really full of herself because of perceived inadequacies. Never. Never. You would never suspect that someone who's like really, really arrogant is insecure. That would be crazy. There's also the question of well, her parentage, where, you know, some people in the party aren't entirely convinced that her dad is actually a god, the Moon White Toad. Although it's very clear that Sano herself does believe that, so it's not like she's lying. It's just like, is that actually true? And that's an additional really fun thing for Sano to be dealing with. The fact that her whole life could have been built on a lie. but that's fine. I think Mother was intending to... Well, she offered to check. Which I think will involve a little magic circle to see if Senna has celestial blood, maybe. Or maybe something else. I mean, hey, it worked for Grimhilda. We discovered that she's secretly Fae. Although she herself did not know that. Jack's from the Amazing Digital Circus. Ugh, I've not watched it. But hey, if it's accurate, it's accurate. What can you say? Did you guys watch The Amazing Digital Circus, and did you guys enjoy the finale? Again, I haven't watched it at all, so I don't know anything. But I did hear that there was some mixed opinions about the finale. I'll say that. Oh my god, she's so cute. I feel like I've gotten, like, oh my gosh. Really chugging through this piece. We're only an hour in and she's like mostly fully rendered. I didn't prepare any other sketches for today. Oh no. Does this mean I'll have to sketch on the fly? That's terrible. That's actually terrible news. I don't know, maybe the hands will keep me busy. Never got into it personally. She's so girly pop. Yeah! She's so cute. I love her. I love her little piercings. You know, I feel like Senna and Beatrice would get along. I just feel like Senna would be quite similar to Beatrice if she transcended genre and setting. I feel like they'd have a similar aesthetic. The glasses and stuff, like... And the little, like, lip piercings. Oh my gosh! Okay. I do really like the sort of lime green and purple that we had going on in the inspiration image, but I do kind of want to experiment and see what else we can do. could be kind of like a flash. Could actually kind of be like a flash, or like oh my god, like get like an office bar graph in the background. She's at the office. Let's have a play around. Maybe messing with the background will take the rest of stream. Can't wait for another session of Pathfinder, but from the looks of it, I have to wait till late August. Oh no, that's so sad. Oh, I hate to hear that. I think they would 100%. Yes! I think they would be friends. Best friends. Let's be friends. Best friends. Oh, I want to see... No. I kind of want to experiment with like a flash. Flash photography. Let's find a good reference, maybe. I love messing with lighting. Maybe this will actually take me like the rest of stream to figure out. Crazy that this is the woman calling in favors behind everyone's backs. Absolute menace. This is her getting found out. This is her getting found out and she's like, oh, me? But I would never. That's what it's giving. Me? So true, especially with like with all of the fingers pointed towards her as well. Me? Gallipop getting caught. So what does Beatrice get up to in her spare time? What are her hobbies? What are her likes and dislikes? Pray tell. I'd love to know. What fun facts do we have about Beatrice? What fun facts do we have about your characters in general? Open up the floor to everyone. I don't know, just what's like a little detail that you really love or like doesn't come up in roleplay or anything like that. One of mine is that one of Senno's like main stress responses is to like fiddle with her hair and like tie up her hair and braid it and tangle it up into little knots. And I never describe that she does this, but you can all just imagine you can all just imagine that her hair is just like a big tangled mess when she's going through something. Hello, just got out of work, might not make it to the end of stream, so popping in now to say hi. Hi, Dark Shadow! Yippee! Hello! How are you? How was work? Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday! Because, oh my gosh, it's Saturday! She tried getting someone reassigned out of concern for their safety. She called in the containment team outside of standard procedures, got the cops off the team's ass once, all in game. Oh, she's just pulling the strings. She's getting people reassigned. She knows the ladies from HR. This is so fun. Ooh, something I am missing is the reflection of her glasses. Oh my gosh, me? Get some... I don't want to disrupt her eyes too much, but also want it to come across that she's wearing glasses. I was gonna have Asterisk leave the party while to do some soup searching. Oh, soul searching. Because he obtained and used magic when he hates it, but I said nope and tied him up. Oh my gosh. Poor thing. Soup searching. The classic culinary arc. The soul searchings. I do love when characters have interesting ways of perceiving magic. Like when they have issues with it for some reason, because I feel like in such high magic campaigns and stuff, it's like it's so easy. It's so easy for everyone to just be like really chill about it. She first had an encounter when she was 5 years old, worked in her grandparents' totally normal antique shop. Has unregistered artifacts that she should probably get checked. No, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure she doesn't need anything to get checked. I'm sure it'll all be totally fine and normal and dandy. Okay, I'm just coloring these little hands. if you weren't playing in a desert/Wild West area, Maka would collect flowers. Oh, that's so cute. So cute. I love characters that just like collect stuff. I love my characters to have a little collection. Senna Marin used to collect bugs. She used to keep them in little jars and like build little houses for them and give them all names and stuff. That's really cute when she was a kid. Dante loves to collect novelty teapots. Which is really just from a like, because he's from Baldur's Gate. It's just because going through the like hag stuff, he would collect all of the toad teapots that we found. He's got like 6 toad teapots. And so in his expanded lore, he just has a love for novelty teapots in general, not specifically toad teapots. And fun fact, I also collect novelty teapots in real life. I just love them, I think they're so fun. I've actually not counted how many novelty teapots I have. I want to stay close to 12. One of my favorites is a birthday cake toad teapot. No, not toad teapot. A birthday cake teapot that I got from like on my birthday, which is really cool. I also have a teapot that is in the shape of a castle. Also really cool. Oh, and I've got one in the shape of a seashell. Love that one. Ooh, okay, lime green. Okay, lime green. Let's go lime green. I think we've just inverted the colors from the inspiration image. But doesn't it look so spooky and fun? So I'm not sure about whether or not to keep this one at the bottom. We'll figure it out. Green, very green. Zach Baggins of Ghost Adventures Infamy. Yes, the real life man. It's fiction, I can do what I want. Once I don't have a restraining order against him because she doesn't like how he does his job. Damn, she's crazy. I love her. That's so fun. She and Senna really would get along well, actually. I think the only reason that there isn't a restraining order against Senna is because they don't exist in the world that we're playing in. I think also if Senna was part of an AU, like modern AU, she would be like a hacker, actually. She'd be in the CIA's databases. She'd be in there. She'd live in there. She'd declassify all sorts of things. Just because. Putting different flowers between pages of this journal would definitely be Merca's thing. Oh, I mean, there are desert flowers. You could collect cactus needles or something. Or cactus flowers. There are cactus flowers. Succulent flowers. Spooky. Purple. Ooh. Ooh. Spooky color dodge hands. You see the vision that I'm going for. Just need to mess around with it a little bit. Whoa. Vibrant as hell. Glowy. Yeah. I like that they are kind of like, I don't know, it's giving Ghostbusters. It's giving Ghostbusters, and I kind of love that. Oh my god, me? Everyone pointing at me? It's not inaccurate. Hell yeah. They're kind of like the Ghostbusters. Weird antiques. Busters. I forget what the Magnus Archives is really about. It's just a bunch of different like artifacts and weird experiences and phenomenon. Tone this down. No, it doesn't want to be toned down actually. Just want to tone it down a little bit. The green. I just got the Ghostbusters theme song stuck in my head now. Something strange in your neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. You know what? I felt like the Ghostbusters would actually be a really fun TTRPG experience. Just a little like one shot. Or a couple of episodes where you're just playing the Ghostbusters. You just bust a couple ghosts, you know, as you do. Let's mess around with our pen light. Shrek hands. Ooh. Wait, no, that's really cool though. Have a mess around with colours. Mess around with this. Ooh, bright pink. Some yellow and back into the green. Some blue. You know, this kind of just makes me want to do like a rainbow hue like disco. Like it's all pretty. Bisexual lighting moment. Yes. Oof. Didn't know what I want. Like even that's like really pretty. Super bright pink. Cyan, the green. Auntie Beatrice. Auntie Beatrice. Love it. They get statements about supernatural occurrences, investigate if there's any substance to it, figure out how to fix or contain it. Ooh, that's a short and sweet version of the TTRPG podcast. It's more complicated. Yeah. Couple is a vibe. Ooh. I attended a con where someone had written modules like that. Shrek, Study, How to Train Your Dragon, Harry Potter. Oh my gosh. Get me in the Shrek TTRPG, like right now. Get me in there. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, look at her without any lighting. It's crazy. Oh, oh, oh. Because if we go purple, I feel like I need to, you know, we need to change like the color of the lighting to match the hands a little bit, just a little bit. So like. vivid light. We're really getting funky with this. Oh, whoa! Oh, look at the saturation layer. That's so fun. Ooh. It makes her so like pop punk. God, she looks so dull now without the saturation layer on. Look at that. Dull. Vibrant. Let's keep it, but let's tone it down like a little. I suppose she is kind of supposed to be washed out a little bit because of the flash. But soft light. Okay, so then if we so now we're I want to mess with the whole thing at once. The yellow, got the green. It's like if we go green. We go for a green. Ooh! RGB. Oh my god, it's a rave. Go for the green. Make it like, whoa, super spooky. I just don't know, you guys. I don't know what color I want these hands to be. The purple really sticks out. I do really like the purple. I do really like the purple. What do you guys think? Big fan of the purple. Hell yeah. It's just so vibrant. It's just so pretty. Ooh. Green. I feel like actually maybe. Oof, I just don't know. Just don't know. Keeping like a warmer lighting on her in the middle. That makes her poke out a little bit, but I also think the purple lighting makes her blend in a bit more. Gosh, I just don't know. She's just so silly. Just so surprised. Just want to smooth out her arm a little bit. Let's turn down the reflection of her glasses a little bit, just so we can see her eyes a bit better. Oh, she's just so surprised. Me? I didn't get you fired. I didn't send hate mail to your residence. It wasn't me. I would never do such a thing. Get those piercing grey orbs poppin'. Yeah. They did come out a little bit bluer. Maybe I should turn the blue down a little bit. Grey people be like... Shocked. Just shocked and appalled. There we go. I think they're a little bit grayer now. The top part of her eye a little bit more visible. When the feds kind of finally catch up to her. They're all pointing at her and she's like, oh, me? I would never. What are you talking about? All of these strange artifacts that I've not reported. I have no idea what you're talking about. Kind of want to warp this a little bit, but also it can't really be bothered. just do a little bit of tasteful erasing. Ooh. I'm still not sure about the sort of greener, yellowier lighting versus the full purple, like on her. Because this one, it like makes her blend into the environment a bit more, but this one, she like sticks out a bit more. I don't know. I'll tell you what I do know though. It's actually kind of wonky in some places. Let me fix up. Let me fix you up, girl. Needs to be just like a little bit smaller. Like this. Don't mind me. I think that's a bit better. I enjoy the purple blend. Ooh. Okay, okay, say no more. Yeah, it's pretty funky. And then I guess the next question is... You're gonna make the hands... Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! That's so fun! I love when I just like mess around with like layer modes and I just create something really weird. Oh, this is so sick. Oh my gosh, Emmy! Yay! I'm glad you like it so far. Maybe I should add some apple like to her. I am delighted. Oh my gosh, yippee! I'm glad you like it. This has come out like way, I don't know, cooler than I was expecting it to come out. It's pretty fun. I like that my vengeance for an experimental piece with with some spectral hands. I've just done the same thing. We got some spectral hands, and I'm getting kind of experimental with it. This is like the most bisexual lighting I've ever seen. So I hope it fits her character. I will say I would not expect B to be anything other than bisexual, to be honest. Other than maybe like completely gay. That's what I would expect from her. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe just some little like specks. Just some dust, because you know that the office is like dusty as hell. How cool and fun! Oh my gosh. Yippee! This is what I love about ARTFIGHT. I just love the excuse to do something a little bit like crazy and experimental and fun. Because the thing with commissions is that I feel as though I have like there's like an expectation that I have to maintain, so I don't ever really want to like branch out too far with my style or like with my pieces when I'm doing commissions, because I'm like, you know, people want what they paid for. They want to like they want what they have seen online and stuff like that, so I don't want to like mess with that. But that's why I really love ARTFIGHT, because I can just do stuff like this. I just joined Unholy Really. This is stunning. Oh my gosh. Hi, Ray. Thank you for joining, and thank you so much. That's so kind. Isn't she the model and the art? Goodness. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is Beatrice, which is Eleonora's character. And she's so fun. The Galley Pop. She's so Galley Pop. Just make her little shinies shine a little bit more. Oh my gosh! I honestly don't know what else to add to this piece, if anything. Probably just my signature in a frame. As I do. As I want to do. ARTFIGHT is excellent for being experimental and practicing new things. Yeah! It's just such a fun time. Let's get a funky little frame in here. Oh, should I put a little eye in the frame? Because it's the Magnus Archives. Do a little eye. Oh, with the like mint green frame. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I love that. I really love that. This is so exciting. Okay. And I will write my little signature. I'm not sure what to do for the next like 10 minutes, the last 10 minutes of stream. Maybe I'll go back to Dark Shadow's piece and finish up the background because I've not done it yet. Tea. La la rollers. Yippee! And here she is! Yippee! I don't think I've seen better improvement in my art than from starting ARTFIGHT since it broke my nearly year-long art blog. Oh, yay! That's so good. I find ARTFIGHT's really good for that, especially when I'm feeling like demotivated. When I've run out of ideas to do art in my spare time. Yay, V! Yes, yes, huge against tarot cards on it. Oh, girl. You would believe all of the tarot card stuff that I do. Oh, I really like the mint green. I think this has come out. I think this has come out so nice. Yippee! Giggling and kicking my feet. Beautiful auntie. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Gosh, what to do now? It's not enough time to start a new thing. Like I could like start a chibi, but I don't like we'll just end up with blobs. So I think we'll say goodbye to Beatrice for now. And we will go back to Kirk and Alphonse from yesterday. And just sort of wrap them up because I've still got like some tweaks to do, some lighting, some background. We'll just do that for the last 10 minutes of stream. See if we can wrap them up because I've not gotten around to it today. I love her. Yay! Yippee! I had so much fun with her. It's so fun. And you know, it's so fun because she's relevant. She's relevant to you right now. And I couldn't do Era again. Already done her. Gotta give someone else some love. Yippee! More green orc time. Orc time, orc time. The green men return. Yes! They have returned with a vengeance. Because there is still work to be done on the green men. Yay, Whimsy! Hooray for Whimsy! Hooray for Joy and Whimsy. This is the channel and the stream of Joy and Whimsy. And clean things out. I'm quite happy with how they look in general. I kind of like the sort of softer vibe I've got going on for them. I just looked at your outfit. There are so many tarot cards. Yeah! Well, I have so many characters. And of course, I have to assign a tarot card to every single character that I have. So that's what I did. You know, if If you're not sure what you want to draw, you can pick a tarot card that speaks to you and it'll lead you to the character that best fits the card. And I would love to actually go through at some point and like explain why I've chosen these cards for the different characters. Because I just find it so fun and interesting. Not that I'm particularly good at tarot. Green skin, hell yeah. We love the green skin. We love the green boys here on this channel. Our favorite. Everyone just gets up in arms about the green boys. Whenever I'm designing a new NPC for the campaign, if it's a green boy, these bitches are sad. Queen of character concepts right here is actually so cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. So kind. I just think about my characters all the fucking time. They plague me. And I wanted to do something a little bit fun. Last year I had a little quiz. Which is like, it's still up. It's a little quiz to see which of my characters you're the most like. The thing, I just didn't feel like updating it this year, so I went for the tarot card thing instead. But the quiz is still there. It just doesn't have all the characters. Blobos rotate in the microwave that is the brain. Yes! Oh my gosh, I need to make that an animation actually. I really need to do a really stupid little blobby like animation of one of my characters just like rotating. I just love that. I just watch them spin with the little microwave sound in the back. I'm doing the quiz right now. Yippee! You gotta tell us which one you get. I think I should actually check. I should actually check which character's gotten the most responses. I'm pretty sure that it's Zeno is the person that most people are like. Oh no. Can I see? Oh my gosh, I can't see the see. Oh, I can't. I need to log in to see. I don't know if I have my login. Wait. Do I? Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh, wait. I need to see. Oh, can I please see how many there are? Okay. Yes, most people are like Senemirin. Second most popular is Zafir. Third is Godred. Cute. I just had to see. I had to see. Only 2 people ever have gotten Blight. That's because he's a fucking freak. He's a fucking freak. I love it. I feel like that might be the reason why Senna was so popular last year. Senna Mirren was drawn the most last year out of all of my characters, and I think it's because most people who took the quiz got her. But I might be wrong. She's just also a really fun character. He's got a really cute, quirky, fun design, I think. Teehee. Maybe just in my personal opinion, in my humble opinion, as someone who loves her very much. I've not gotten very many Senna pieces this year. Let's see. I got Clarabelle. Oh my gosh, yay, Clarabelle! Clarabelle is so fierce. I love her. Got Clarabelle tries look good. She's amazing. She's a boss bitch. Yeah, so out of everyone, like, see all of my, I've gotten 3 pieces for Senna Mirren this year. 2 for Talia. No, 3 for Talia. 1, 2... Oh no, 4 for Talia actually. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Dove. Got 1, 2, 3 for Zafir. 2 for Athos. 1 for Blight. 1 for Goza. 2 for Goza. 1 for Godred. 1 for Meryl. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 for Dante. It feels like I've gotten way more for Dante. 2, 3, 4, 5 for Dante. Damn. Dove and Dante. Oh wait, no, 2 for Blight. So sorry, Eleonora. 1 for Clarabelle. And 1 for Cory Rash. Cory Rash's first attack. Very cute. Queen! I hear Miss Ma'am has a really cool teacup. She does. Clarabelle. Oh, my queen. Gosh, she's taking a while to load, huh? My baby. She's so pretty. She's so fierce. Let's find her teacup. Let's find her teacup from last year. This one. Yeah. Let's find the teacup. If she'll load. Gosh, I want to bookmark so many characters, but my bookmarks are already crazy full. It's fine. It's fine. Just like get rid of some of your other bookmarks, you know? No pressure. I'm not biased or anything. Teehee. Yeah! A pretty teacup! It's so pretty. I really need to like go to like a pottery painting place and like paint that. So I have like a real one. Oh my gosh. But you know, Ray, if you're struggling to pick if you're struggling to pick a character, you can always do the tarot card. Or my two Bulbo babies, my absolute darlings, the loves of my life, are Senimirin and Zafir. They're my Bulbos, they're my loves, and I appreciate any art that I receive for any of my characters, but I appreciate them the most because they're my babies. OMG, that was Eleonora? Yeah! Oh, that should be so cool. Yeah! That was so good, what? Yes, Eleonora is very talented. Just some absolutely beautiful art. Teehee. And I needed to make sure the revenge that I did was extra good because I didn't actually revenge you last year, Eleonora, so I hope this makes up for it. Oh my gosh! Yippee! We'll leave off with Beatrice here because it is time for me to log off. Alright, the bookmark's overflowing, but we persevere. Yes! Persevere, Ray, persevere. It is my goal this year to revenge every single attack that I get. So, you know, it's like kind of guaranteed. Hopefully. I've only got 6 days left and I've got quite a few attacks to do. But chibis are quick. I'll get some chibis out. But anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me on our weird Saturday, our weird Saturday stream. Maybe I'll make this more of a thing. But for now, thank you so much for joining me, Eleonora and Sable and Ray. Yippee! Oh yay, new follower! Yippee! And thank you to Daro and Dark Shadow, wherever you are, and anyone else who has popped in or been lurking. It's always so fun to hang out with you guys. I will see you next Friday, same time as always. So take care of yourselves, play some D&D, and I will see you next Friday.